Hello guys, welcome to our weekly analysis. In this video, I will be doing two things. The first thing is a recap on the just concluded trading week price action on USDJPY, EURUSD, and GBPUSD. The second thing I will be doing is to give you what I'm anticipating for this week on the FX triad, such as EURUSD and GBPUSD. Probably we might also touch USDJPY, and you can use card JPY for an SMT on that currency pair. Before I go deeper, please make sure you subscribe to our channel on YouTube, follow us on TikTok, and you can hop into our Telegram free community where you can get updates and react to the price action of the market depending on the currencies you are looking at. So for today, look at this now. The news for this week, we have on Tuesday GBP that is pounds, and Wednesday, Thursday, and there is no high impact on Friday. So our emphasis, since we are really focusing on USD, which is a major currency of interest, which regulates others, we'll be focusing on Wednesday, right? Don't forget that either Tuesday or Wednesday, often a time, forms the high or the low of of the week, right? So you focus on that. So on Wednesday, we might be looking for a stronger opportunities to take a trade depending on the areas I am pointing for you to focus on. And on that Wednesday, the most important news there is the Fed speech. The Fed speech, very, very important. So make sure you pay attention to it. So we might have a kind of consolidation within the London section, even early New York section before Fed speech. So you have to position yourself to catch a good peep and hold it down probably till the end of the week. All right. So let's up into the chart. And again, once again, please watch on this. You can see that because of the tariffs and all the trade war we are seeing here, look at maybe, I think that should be what is forcing the euro to go for a cut in their rate, right? So the focus there is lesser than the previous. So I know you should get abreast with what that implies so that you frame your analysis based on these high impact news that will be coming for this new trading week. And it's also interesting to know that those who are affected by Trump's consistent speech and tariff here and there are either the scalpers or intraday. People who are swing traders and position traders that are on the right trend of the market and never moved. In fact, the speech by the president and the rate cut, tariff, and the rest of them is like a propeller. It's driving the market to the direction it should go. Nothing is random, right? So that is why you should analyze your market from the higher time frame perspective. It will save you a lot of emotional and psychological stress. So let's hop into the market and see what we to either anticipate or first of all look for our recap for on USDJPY. On your USDJPY, we anticipated this area, right? That we marked the previous last 2 weeks low. That price should come and take the low and trade into this block. Probably give us a setup before we look for a buy. We are still, anticipating this here and TP2, right? So, and that is exactly what market did, right? Took the low It also give us an entry about the 300 pips above a 300 pips buying entry before market was open up. But let me show you how it went for the last week on H4 and even daily time frame. All right, still on the recap, you can see that on Tuesday last week, you see how markets took the low that we marked and price pushed up on Tuesday, right, to take this high here, which is a drawn liquidity over 300 pips. I think that should have also, added something to your bag for the last week before price start coming down. So on USDJPY, what should we anticipate? What should we anticipate? I will be anticipating that price should a little bit take the low here, right? I'm anticipating that price, the moment price takes the low and closed bullish, you look for your buy entry for USDJPY. The moment price takes this low, I'm anticipating that price should take this low again, drop, and if it closes bullish after taking the low, you can look for a buy scenario to target those high that I have marked. Then here will now be our invalidation. Keep on looking for a buying setup. Keep on looking for a buying setup when this low, previous week low, is taken. Keep looking for a buying setup until this low is invalidated. All right, so that is that for USD JPY. So let's hop into our Euro USD and GBPUSD for what we have for this week. All right, on last week price action, I told us that we are to anticipate. That was our analysis for the last week. We are to anticipate price to take the high because we want to go for resell. And I said that the moment the high is taken, we begin to look for a sell opportunity. But first of all, we are targeting this high, and you can see how price went and took off the high on Thursday, right? Trade into this. There's a little FVG here. Trade this into this FVG and gave us a bullish candle that propelled the price to take the high, right? And at this point in time on Friday, about 100 pips sell opportunity was given on 15 minutes to 1 hour time frame, right? So that was how the market ended for the last week. So we are still anticipating price to drop, right? But I will tell you what to do in a few minutes. Then on GBPUSD, don't forget this area that we are anticipating price to come into 50% of this imbalance. We've been anticipating all of this why, but price refused to come in, right? And finally, before price pushed upwards, what happened on Monday? On Monday, price dropped into that 50% as we marked prior to this time. Market dropped into that 50% and gave some entry setup within lower time frame, and price pushed. And I told you that this area is where we're anticipating price to get to. That is this rejection block. Though I attempt taking a sell on this, but I was hit out from the market on Friday. So what are we anticipating on GBPUSD? I am anticipating price to take what? The high. So the moment price takes up the high, I will start looking for a sell scenario. I will start looking for a sell scenario. That might happen Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, as the case may be. But I'm still anticipating that probably on Monday, price to drop a little bit. All right, it might touch the heavy G, or it may not take the low. But I'm anticipating that price should take this high and also take this high. And if this high is taken, I will start hunting for the major move downwards. That is on GBPUSD. So we'll be going for a bearish move, but that is if this high, all right, if this high, the just concluded trading week high is taken and the other week high is taken. So if this 2 week high is taken, that is only when I will start looking for a scenario where I can look for a major sell, position to take the market down, depending on what price tells me to do. All right, so that is that on GBP USD. Same thing on Euro USD. I am still anticipating price to a little bit drop and take off the high. The moment it takes off the high, probably on Monday or Tuesday stroke Wednesday, we might be looking for a strong setup for sell scenario where we can take our sell for the remaining week of the month. All right, please drop your comment, drop your question, and I will respond to you when necessary. All right, we'll meet again next week for a review and a analysis for what the price might intend to win. All right, stay blessed. I wish you good luck and good trading. Bye.